Philadelphia 76ers playing host to the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday, and they're remembering Kobe Bryant's high school legacy at Lower Merion, his high school number 33, and Joel Embiid wearing Kobe's number 24 in honor of the late legend. And as so many other teams have done in the last couple of days since Kobe's passing, Philadelphia starts the game with an 8-second violation for one of Kobe's uniform numbers, and then Golden State takes a 24-second shot clock violation on the other end for Kobe's other jersey number. The big story on the court, however, Joel Embiid back in action after missing the last 9 games. Here he is going to the basket for the bucket and the foul, and then looking spry enough on the defensive end to swat Amari Spellman's reverse lay-in attempt. Meanwhile, Raul Neto, 19 points off the bench for Philly. There he is with a pull-up jumper, and then he's going to drive and kick to Embiid for the top of the key three. Philly led 59-54 at halftime. Golden State hanging in this one on the road, coming in having lost 13 of 14. D'Angelo Russell lobs it to Marquise Chris. Chris had 15, Russell had a game-high 28. Then in transition, Glenn Robinson III, a 3-ball puts the Warriors on top, 75-73. And here come the Sixers. Ben Simmons, 17 points for him. All 5 Philly starters in double figures. As Embiid, fadeaway plus the foul right there. 24 points and 10 rebounds in just 26 minutes for Embiid. As Philly wins 115-104 to move to 22-2 on their home floor this season. The Hornets hosting the New York Knicks on Tuesday night, and all the Hornets players wearing arm sleeves with the numbers 8 and 24 in memory of Kobe Bryant. The Knicks, the visiting team, fresh off a win Sunday against Brooklyn. Julius Randle got off to a hot start. 12 in the first, 18 in the first half, and 24 in the ball game. Meanwhile, for the Hornets, Malik Monk, an aggressive drive for 2. The Knicks led by 13 3 different times in the second quarter, but led by just 3 at halftime. Terry Rozier, 30 points and 10 rebounds for Charlotte. Tying it at 53, Vontae Graham to Miles Bridges for the flush. Hornets came in losers of 8 in a row. Monk to Willie Hernangomez, who has only played in 18 games, but 6 of the last 7. He had 12 points, 10 boards, his first double-double of the season. Cody Zeller, the alley-oop from Cody Martin. And Terry Rozier, another 3-ball, 97-90 for the Hornets. It's their first win since January 4th.
Ja Morant and the young and talented Memphis Grizzlies playing host to another young and very talented team, the Denver Nuggets. Each started. Dylan Brooks comes up with the ball and goes up for the dunk at the other end, stuffing that one with 2 hands as Memphis goes in front 10-5. Nikola Jokic on the other end, 3-pointers, money. 25 points, 13 rebounds. Memphis still up and stuffing for Memphis. They like dunking. That's what they're doing a lot of early in this highlight, but Jaren Jackson Jr., he's got range. Knocking down a 3, and Memphis up 31-18. Michael Porter Jr. driving in and hanging and hitting the tough layup there. Memphis by 5. Ja Morant on the baseline. Watch this one close. Left hand goes behind his back. Then between 3 defenders, flips that one up and in. Watch how he just wriggles into just enough space to get that shot off. Just a magician down there. Jonas Valanciunas finds Dylan Brooks for the 3-pointer. Brooks, 24 points on the game. Memphis by 13 at the half. Second half on the break, Kyle Anderson finds Dylan Brooks for the dunk on Will Barton. Watch again, Dylan Brooks rising up in this game and just crushing that one. It's 67-52. And in the fourth quarter, Ja Morant in traffic, doesn't matter. He's got ups. He throws it down. Then Ja Morant again, a little shake, hands it off, and Jonas Valanciunas gets the dunk there. Morant 14.7 assists. Memphis gets within 104-96.
The New Orleans Pelicans in Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. Kevin Love showing up to the arena in a Kobe number 8 jersey. And then the Pelicans following suit with everybody else, taking an 8-second backcourt violation. Then the Cavs take a 24-second shot clock violation to honor both of Kobe's jersey numbers. Cleveland snapped a 7-game losing streak on Monday by beating Detroit. Kevin Love working the post-game, getting into the paint for the jump hook. Then Larry Nance Jr., one of Kobe's former teammates in Los Angeles, to bounce pass to Colin Sexton to tie it at 46. Zion Williamson, 19 points, 8 rebounds, 22 minutes a game in his first 3. Here he is missing, getting his own rebound and finishing with the lay-in. 74-65 Pelicans at halftime. In the third, Brandon Ingram to Drew Holiday for the smooth stroke from 3. And then Lonzo Ball to Brandon Ingram in transition for the layup of the foul. Ingram had 24 in the contest. Larry Nance Jr. nails a jumper there. He had a well-rounded game. 17 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And here's more from Zion, driving, missing, staying with it, and putting it back in. He had 14 points and 9 rebounds in 30 minutes in this contest. And Drew Holiday would finish things off for a road victory. He led all scorers in this one with 28. Pelicans win by 14, 125-111. They're now 2-2 with Zion in the lineup. Atlanta Hawks north of the border in Toronto to take on the Toronto Raptors. Vince Carter watching a Kobe Bryant tribute video that played before the contest. Pascal Siakam on Sunday against the Spurs. He scored a franchise record 25 points in the first quarter. Well, he had 24 on Tuesday. That was in the entire game, but knocking down a couple of shots early on. Meanwhile, Vince Carter, the former Raptor, rainbowing a three ball in from the corner. Has a good laugh about that one. Atlanta trailing by 7. Toronto beat Atlanta just 8 days ago. 122-117 is Kyle Lowry. Nice dime to Terrence Davis. John Collins, 28 points and 12 rebounds. Look at the effort on the boards for him. Gets the bucket and the foul. Ray still distributing here. A nice dump off to Serge Ibaka, who had a double-double on Tuesday. 24 points and 10 rebounds. Raptors by 12 at halftime. And Ibaka getting a double-double is because Marc Gasol leaving after just 16 minutes of action, aggravating a left hamstring injury that cost him some time earlier in this Van Vliet. 3 of his 19 as the Raptors led by 17. And Trae Young missing a 3, gets his own rebound and finishes. 18 points, 13 assists, also 7 turnovers for Trae Young. Meanwhile, Kyle Lowry making a little history on Tuesday. With this lob up ahead, Davis, Lowry passes Jose Calderon for the most assists in franchise history. He had 11 of them on Tuesday, go along with 12 points as Toronto wins 130-114. 8 straight wins for the Raptors. That's now their longest winning streak of the Boston Celtics in Miami as the Heat finish up a 5-game homestand on Tuesday. Everybody's thoughts still on the tragedy of Kobe Bryant from this past weekend. Everybody trying to pay tribute in any way that they can. Boston, though, on the court, doing so without Jason Tatum on Tuesday, but has been the case when the Celtics have had injured players. Everybody else stepping up in their absence. Jaylen Brown had 25 on Tuesday in a win over Miami in December. He had 31. On the other end for Miami, Bam Adebayo coming off a triple-double in his last outing. It's an easy 2. He Dragic a 3, giving Miami a 44-42 advantage. And right before the half, look at the zip pass from Hayward, finding Jaylen Brown for 2. Then in the third, more from Jaylen Brown. He was on point in this one. Very streaky. He scored 7 straight in the third for the Celtics. Hayward, the alley-oop off the lob from Marcus Smart. Celtics by 7. Now in the fourth quarter, Dragic, look at Jimmy Butler curling off the screen and hitting to the basket for the reverse lay. And Kemba Walker, he had 16 points and 8 assists. Big 3 right there. Down by 7, Dragic answering, finds a way to get that shot off and into the basket. It's 101-96, under 2 to play now. And Marcus Smart, he was just 3 for 13 from the floor, but that is a dagger 3. Smart had 11 points, and Boston wins on the road, 109-101, 31-15 now this season, just a half game.
Washington Wizards paying a visit to the Milwaukee Bucks, and Bucks fans and NBA fans and basketball fans in general just paying their respects to Kobe Bryant. You see the number 24 everywhere. And speaking of the number 24, the Bucks take a 24-second shot clock violation in honor of Kobe to start the game. The Wizards reciprocate with an 8-second backcourt violation to honor Kobe as well. Just tears, as you might expect. In the first quarter, Bucks playing without Giannis. Antetokounmpo, he's got right shoulder sore as Eric Bledsoe. It's a 3. Then Chris Middleton trailing knocks down a 3. Then Middleton out to Dante DiVincenzo for the 3. Then Bucks 8 of 11 on 3s. They have season high 42 first quarter points. Middleton, an all-star last year, and he's showing you why in this game. Knocks down a 3-pointer here. Then Middleton drops Junior and steps back, nails the 3 there. The bench is absolutely loving what they're seeing. Middleton, little mid-range jumper, just squares up, takes his time, and Will shutting at 28 at the half. The Bucks scored 88 first half points at the franchise first half points. In the third quarter, Thomas Bryant steals it. Bradley Beal dunks on Brook Lopez. That is a serious smash. Watch it one more time. Going up with him, just crushing that. Then Isaiah Thomas, alley-ooping to guess who? Same guy. Bradley Beal rising to the skies tonight. Makes a pull-up jumper with 47 points in the game. You see, it's an 8-point game, less than 5 minutes to go. Chris Middleton has an answer. Then Middleton drives and stuffs this one home. He had a career-high 51 points in the game. Milwaukee wins it by 20. Final score, 151-130. Luka Doncic and Devin Booker getting ready to face off as the Dallas Mavericks take on the Phoenix Suns. We get things rolling with first quarter action. Booker getting the steal from Luka and taking it down for the finish here. 32 points and 9 assists on the game. Later, Doncic driving down the lane for the layup. He had 21 in this one. Phoenix by 10. J.J. Barea lobbing it up to Tim Hardaway Jr. Just races straight to the basket and crunches that one. Then off a steal, Berea takes it all the way in for the tough layup. Makes it 43-38. Ricky Rubio getting it into last year's #1 pick, and DeAndre Ayton, nice little spin move there for the hook shot. Phoenix 5-5 at the half. Second half, Devin Booker with the miss, but guess who? Ayton gets it, turns around, and makes the elbow jumper. Phoenix up by 11. Kristaps Porzingis gets it to Luka Doncic, and Doncic throws it down, but it's still a 14-point edge, and Booker getting hot, pulling up from three, and boy, that's a nice-looking shot. Dario Saric sends it to Booker for the tough layup, plus the foul in traffic. He'd make the free throw. Then Ty Jerome to Booker for the cutting dunk. The Mavs gave up 48 points in the third quarter, most in franchise history. Phoenix gets the win, 133-108.